Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson is presented by Actistatin, Adena Springs, Bloodstock Research, Breeders' Cup, Claiborne Farm, Dock Lane's Veterinary Pharmacy, Horse Sense, Keeneland, Lane's End, Malone's, New York Thoroughbred Breeding and Development Fund, OCD Pellets, Old Colony Insurance Services, Pin Oak Stud, Quillen Leather and Tack, Ramard, Ramsey Farm, Sally Horse Bands, and Shadwell Farm.
Hi everyone, I'm Kate and Bradar filling in for John Henderson on this edition of Thoroughbred Week, featuring graded stakes action from 7 tracks, including 2-year-olds in the Grade 1 Del Mar Futurity and 3-year-olds in the Grade 2 Super Derby. We begin with the Presque Isle Mile. Hoagie, the 5-2 favorite. Ron Mullis picks up the call.
Mongolian Saturday still has it by a length and a half. Ponzi Scheme along in second. Super Chunky in a good spot. Alpha Better's now gotten geared up in there in between horses, and here comes Hoagie about 3 wide and hoof it behind that one. At the top of the stretch is still Mongolian Saturday trying to hold them off. Occasional View still there. Super Chunky. Hoagie's now clear, as is Hoof It. To the far, between horses, it's Occasional View that's getting the best of it. Here comes Super Chunky and Hoagie. Occasional View's your leader. Hoagie to the outside. Super Chunky, Mongolian Saturday. Hoagie on the far outside, and Hoagie gets up and wins it.
The favorite Hoagie rallies to win by a length over Super Chunky, who has a nose on Hoof It for place. The Keeneland sales graduate under co-high weight of 124 pounds and Joe Rocco Jr. in 136 and 3. Winner of the Grade 3 Hanshin Cup for trainer Scott Becker in May, Hoagie has won 2 stakes in 2 starts since moving to Wayne Catalano's barn. He shipped to Presque Isle after taking the Troy Stakes on turf at Saratoga. The 4-year-old gelding by Awfully Wild was bred in Kentucky by Dr. John Little and was a $17,000 Keeneland January yearling. Hoagie has earned $562,000 for William Sturritz. To Churchill Downs for the Grade 3 Ack Handicap. Taptown at 2-1, a slight favorite over Pants on Fire. Mark Johnson has the call.
Half in 45 and 1 as they went through halfway in the 21st running of the Ack. The leader is Right to Vote with 3/8 a mile to go. Taptown right there, breathing down his throat latch in second. Pants on Fire now being ridden for third. Back in fourth and losing ground rapidly now. His brethren, who's dropped right back through the field, will soon be tailed off. Taptown took the lead at the head of the lane. To the outside, Pants on Fire. Then to the inside, Right to Vote. A furlong to go in the Ack. Taptown on the inside. Pants on Fire draws alongside, goes on for Paco Lopez, and racing up towards the line. The Ack goes to Pants on Fire.
5-2 second choice Pants on Fire takes it by 2 3/4 lengths over Taptown. Paco Lopez up in stakes record time of 133 and 3. A 2-time graded stakes winner at 3, Pants on Fire makes it back-to-back graded stakes victories during the current campaign. The Kelly Breen trainee was last seen taking the Grade 2 Monmouth Cup. The 5-year-old horse by Jumpstart was bred in Kentucky by K&G Stables. Pants on Fire has earned $1,197,000 for George and Lori Hall. Back to Presque Isle Downs for fillies and mares in the Grade 2 Masters Stakes. Groupie Doll, the 1-2 favorite. Once again, here's Ron Mullis.
To the far turn they go. Toto, Core, and Winning Image. Those two have hooked up to get the first quarter in 21 and 4. It's Toto, Core, and Winning Image. Those two battling on the front. A gap of 5. Purely Hot is next. And Groupie Doll, looming large, moves up to the outside in 4th. At the top of the stretch, it's now Purely Hot that takes over the lead, and Groupie Doll's up to her outside. Purely Hot and Groupie Doll straightening up for the down the stretch. Purely Hot has the lead. Groupie Doll to her outside. Judy the Beauty 3 wide. Purely Hot digs in. Groupie Doll to her outside. Then Judy the Beauty. Purely Hot is live. Groupie Doll to her outside. Groupie Doll goes on by, and Groupie Doll wins it.
Odds-on favorite Groupie Doll runs by Purely Hot to score by a length and a half. Rajiv Mirage aboard in track record time of 1:14 and 4. Groupie Doll records her first victory since she won the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint last November to earn the Eclipse Award as champion female sprinter. She concluded last year with a nose setback to stay thirsty in the Grade 1 Cigar Mile and opened the season with a 3rd place finish in the Grade 3 Gardenia Stakes. The 5-year-old mare by Bowman's Band was bred in Kentucky by her co-owners Fred Bradley and his son, trainer Buff Bradley. Racing for the Bradleys, along with Carl Hurst and Brent Burns, Groupie Doll has banked $1.9 million. The Best Performance of the Week, presented by Best PC Service. Contact Best PC Service for a free business consultation. There's more racing coming up, but first, here's the upcoming schedule in the Breeders' Cup Win and You're In Challenge Series. Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Grade 2 Bowling Green Handicap just ahead in this segment. But first, 3-year-old turf action presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. To Delaware Park for the Grade 3 Kent Stakes. Are you kidding me? The 7-5 favorite. John Curran has the call.
On the front end, Are You Kidding Me? By a length with Mirage showing the way. Right there, Hard Enough in second. It's about 2.5 lengths to Majestic Jess. Up on the outside, Grand Tito. Michael with us toward the inside. 3 lengths further back to Fear the Kitten, and Ready, Shake, Go continues the trail. About 9 lengths off that lead. They race into the turn with just over 3/8 to go. Now, Are You Kidding Me? Is going well on the front end. Leads it by a length and a half over Hard Enough. Majestic Jess with a rail run. Followed by Michael with us, picking up the tempo just a bit. Grand Tito on the outside. Fear the Kitten, Ready, Shake, Go. Lagging behind as they head for home with Are You Kidding Me to catch. Are You Kidding Me? Rajiv Mirage leads it by 2. Majestic Jess, Hard Enough, continued to chase in vain. Michael with us trying to gain in third. Are You Kidding Me? The Canadian import is in command with a 16th to go. Are You Kidding Me? Nope. Are You Kidding Me? Wins the Kent by about 4 or 5 lengths. Michael with us on the outside, on the inside, Hard Enough tight for second and third. Ready, Shako, rally belatedly in fourth.
The favorite, Are You Kidding Me? Draws off to defeat Michael with us by 4 lengths. Rajiv Mirage, the winning jockey, in 147-3. The first stakes victory for the Canadian shipper, who is coming off a runner-up finish in the Toronto Cup. The colt by Runaway and Hyde was bred in Kentucky by his owners, Ronald Kirk, Greg McDonald, and Michael Riordan. Trained by Roger Atfield, Are You Kidding Me? Has earned $301,000. Rajiv Mirage with the safe ride of the week, presented by Sally Horsebands. The safest way to the winner's circle. To Belmont Park now for the Grade 2 Bowling Green Handicap. Boisterous, the 3-5 favorite. Tom Durkin has the call.
The opening half was 48 4/5 seconds. The leader remains Quick Casablanca. On the outside, Farhan edges up second. London Lane right up there, third with 5 furlongs remaining. Boisterous has an opportunity to get a foothold at the inside as they move into the far turn, and he's up there to be fourth. Hyper's right alongside him. Finnegan's Wake still about 6 for the lead, a half mile to go. Quick Casablanca has been providing the pace here. Ran 3/4 and 12 4. They're midway around the far turn. Quick Casablanca, a length. Farhan second. London Lane right there in between horses. There goes Hyper. Hyper revving up on the far outside. Boisterous remains at the rail. He's only 2 lengths from the lead now. And Finnegan's Wake comes alive just outside the quarter pole. Quick Casablanca, the leader. Boisterous looking for a way through. Hyper's right there on the outside. And Finnegan's Wake is coming on now. They're into the final furlong. Hyper's come away with the lead. And Finnegan's Wake, Boisterous has to alter course to the outside in the final 8th. Down to the final 16th. Hyper, Finnegan's Wake lengthening that stride as the wire comes up quickly. It's Hyper trying to hang in there, and Hyper did. Hyper held on by a neck.
5-2 second choice Hyper, the winner officially by half a length over Finnegan's Wake. Javier Castellano aboard in 201-1. Never off the board in 7 starts this year, the Chad Brown trainee was coming off a victory in the Johns Call Stakes at Saratoga. The 6-year-old horse by Victory Gallop was bred in Kentucky by his owners, Kenneth and Sarah Ramsey. Hyper has earned nearly $555,000. The Lane's End Stallion of the Week is Grade 1 winner Discreetly Mine, who was the fastest 3-year-old of his year. Winner of the Grade 1 King's Bishop, Discreetly Mine carries on the AP Indy line. His first yearlings have sold for up to 8 times his stud fee. Think speed, think Discreetly Mine. Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Grade 1 Del Mar Futurity coming up in this segment. We begin with 2-year-old fillies in the Arlington, Washington Lassie. Maria, the 5-2 favorite. John G. Dooley picks up the call.
4 furlongs for Richie Sweetheart, 45 2/5 seconds on the straightaway. So Istan Ford in pursuit of Richie Sweetheart with Tamazula third and trying to draw in. So this is 3 furlongs out. Istan Ford having a go now at Richie Sweetheart. Moving is Tamazula. She's awfully good in fourth. On the outside, Sweet Southern Dame, fifth, being asked to pick up. Maria has the red cap. She's drawn to within 4 from the top. Right with her, Battlefield Angel. Bellarata being ridden with the whip. Gumdrop is wide, then Divergent View. Look who's here is last. Into the stretch. 3/4, 1 minute 10 and 4/5 seconds. Here comes Tamazula charging now. On the outside, she's awfully good. Nearest the inside is Stanford. Maria Gumdrop on the far outside with Battlefield Angel. Past the 16th. She's awfully good in front here. She's awfully good. Pulls away late. She's awfully good. Won it from Sweet Southern Dame.
She's Awfully Good takes it by 2 lengths over Sweet Southern Dame. Eddie Castro aboard in 137 and 4. A first out maiden winner sprinting over the track, She's Awfully Good is 2 for 2. The filly by Awfully Wild was bred in Kentucky by Dr. Jacqueline Smith and was a $15,000 Keeneland September yearling and a $32,000 OBS April 2-year-old. Trained by Richard Shear, She's Awfully Good has earned $79,000 for Hallmark Stables 2. To Churchill Downs for 2-year-old fillies in the Grade 2 Pocahontas Stakes. Stone-tastic, the 8-5 favorite. Mark Johnson has the call.
The half in 48 and 2, and they leave the backstretch in the Pocahontas, and the leader is Elena Strike. She's out in front now by only a head. Moving to the outside is Millam. These are now the first 2. Stone-tastic now begins to make her presence felt around the outside. Untappable is back in 4th as they make the turn with 1/4 mile to go, and it's now Millam who has got the lead over Stone-tastic in 2nd. Untappable is in 3rd. Elena Strikes is beat now. She's back to 4th, racing inside the final furlong and a half. Stone-tastic Strikes goes for home. Millam towards the inside, down the outside. Untappable continues to surge. Stone-tastic needs the line. Untappable on the outside. Untappable to win the Pocahontas.
Untappable runs by Stone-tastic to defeat the favorite by half a length. Rosie Napravnik aboard in 144 and 1. A first out maiden winner sprinting over the track in June, Untappable is 2 for 2. This victory earns her a fees-paid berth in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. The filly by Tappet was bred in Kentucky by her owner, Winchell Thoroughbreds LLC, and is a half-sister to Grade 1 Stakes winner and millionaire Patio Prado. Trained by Steve Asmussen, Untappable has earned $101,000. American Produce Records is now available online. Visit brisnet.com/APR for unlimited access to the pedigrees of more than 3 million thoroughbreds for just $275 a year. Next, the Grade 3 Arlington, Washington Futurity. High Roll, the 3-1 favorite. John G. Dooley has the call.
Just under a half mile to go. 4 furlongs on the straightaway, 46 and 2/5 seconds. Still these 2 out in front. Solitary Ranger has forged to a short lead from Lada Mischief, who comes back on terms. Around the far turn, High Roll is right there. Now this move from Why Are You Awesome, who's moved up here for Diego Sanchez and looms for Solitary Ranger. C&O has been steered to the far outside. Also picking it up as they turn for home, Captain's Affair. Joe Dini was last into the stretch. 3/4, 1 minute 11 and 4/5 seconds. Solitary Ranger past the 8th pole on a 2-length lead. Why Are You Awesome lugged in again, and Solitary Ranger kept on for Florent Giroux. The Futurity champion, Solitary Ranger, pulled away from Why Are You Awesome.
Solitary Ranger draws off to defeat Why Are You Awesome by 5.5 lengths. Florent Giroux, the winning jockey, in 138 flat. The 3rd winner of the Futurity for trainer Wayne Catalano, Solitary Ranger was making his first start since finishing 2nd to eventual Group 1 Stakes winner No Nay Never in a maiden race at Keeneland in April. The first stakes winner for his sire, U.S. Ranger, the colt was bred in Kentucky by Richard Forbush and U.S. Ranger Syndicate and was a $28,000 OBS August yearling. Solitary Ranger has earned $109,000 for Susan Moulton. Back to Churchill Downs for the Grade 3 Iroquois Stakes. Ride on Curlin, the 2-1 favorite. Once again, here's Mark Johnson.
Leaving the back stretch behind them, well strung out behind Laddie Boy and Jesus Castanon as they leave the back. Leads now by a length and a half. Two in second place is Rise Up. Towards the outside, Ride On Curlin is in third. Tapiture is in fourth. 3 lengths away, Solemnly Swear. Then to the inside is Cleburne. Jimmy Connors is backing out of it, trying to pick up from the back Smart Cover and Stone Crusher, and tailed off is Honourable Judge as they come into the lane. On the outside, Ride On Curlin now gets the lead with Laddie Boy. Tapiture against the inside rail. These three as they race down towards the final furlong. Tapiture to the inside now takes the lead over Ride On Curlin in second. Down the outside, here comes Cleburne trying to spring the shock inside the 16th. Tapiture out in front with Cleburne and also Smart Cover up towards the line. Cleburne in the centre.
34-1 long shot Cleburne defeats his stablemate 20-1 shot Smart Cover by a neck for a 1-2 finish by runners owned by Donegal Racing and trained by Dale Romans. Corey Lannery aboard the Keeneland sales graduate in 1:45 and 3. The second start for Cleburne, who broke his maiden first asking over the turf course at Ellis Park. This victory earns the winner a fees-paid trip to the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. The colt by Dixie Union was bred in Kentucky by Earl I. Mack. Cleburne has earned $102,000. The colt was consigned by Denali stud Craig and Holly Bandruff to the 2012 Keeneland September yearling sale, where he was purchased by Donegal for $310,000. Undefeated Iroquois Stakes winner Cleburne, the Keeneland sales graduate of the week. Next, the Grade 1 Del Mar Futurity. Grade 2 Best Pal Stakes winner Albert's Hope, the 7-2 favorite. Trevor Denman has the call.
Into the turn they go now. On the far side, Indexical. Down at the rail, Can the Man. Indexical, Can the Man, lead it by 2. Then comes Alpine Luck in third. Guns Loaded as fourth. Behind that, we have Rum Point now dropping out of it. On the far side, Albert's Hope. In behind that, Tamarando. They are coming to the top of the lane now, and Can the Man along the inside, and Indexical, Can the Man, Indexical, Guns Loaded coming after them, California Chrome running on, Tamarando's getting involved, Tamarando with a late run down the centre of the track, wide open, Can the Man at the rail, Can the Man, now here comes Dance with Fate on the extreme outside, Can the Man, there's about 5-6 in a line, Tamarando's going to get up, Tamarando won a thrilling stretch run in the futurity.
Tamarando rallies 4 wide to defeat Dance with Fate by half a length. Julian Leperoux aboard in 1:23 flat. Tamarando making his first start against Open Company and his first attempt beyond 5.5 furlongs. The Jerry Hollendorfer trainee was coming off a maiden victory against Statebreds at Del Mar. The colt by Bertrando was bred in California by his owners, Mr. and Mrs. Larry D. Williams. Tamarando has earned $243,000.
Thoroughbred Week is presented by Remard's total line of equine products featuring Total Calm and Focus, the leading calming product on racetracks nationwide. For further information, please log on to remardinc.com.
Time now for the feature race of the week, presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. To Louisiana Downs for the 34th running of the Grade 2 Super Derby. Departing, the odds-on favorite at 30 cents on the dollar. Here's the call by Travis Stone.
And they're off in the Super Derby. And Holiday Mischief with a great start down inside. On the outside, here comes Ruler of Love in cameo appearance, and Departing is up close too. Racing for the clubhouse turn, and Ruler of Love out to be the leader. Cameo appearance is going to sit right there in the outside in second, and Holiday Mischief with a good spot down inside running in third. Treasury Bill's in behind while fourth. And Departing is in the clear in the outside, running in fifth. A break of 2 back to Bashar. Bashar much closer to the pace today, only about 6 lengths off the lead and is on hold. And at the back, it's Runaway Steven. 23 and 3, they move for the back stretch run. Ruler of Love in front, 1 length to Cameo Appearance, who runs in second. Departing is in the clear still on the outside in third. Robbie Alvarado with a firm hold of that one, racing about 2.5 lengths off the lead. That is Treasury Bill and Holiday Mischief. Bashar continues to run much closer to the pace. He's only about 4 lengths behind, and he's going to follow Departing past the half-mile pole. A break of another 5 back to late running Runaway Steven. Ruler of Love onto the far turn, got a half in 49 and 1/5 seconds. Ruler of Love cruising to the 3/8 pole. There goes Departing. Departing takes off on the outside, third and now second. And coming after Ruler of Love, Cameo Appearance is back running in third. Farther back, Runaway Steven revving up on the far outside. And that is Treasury Row, Holiday Mischief, and Bashar. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch of the Super Derby, and it is Departing to take over. Departing has taken over at the top of the stretch, but Ruler of Love is going to fight him by the 8th pole. No matter, though, Departing takes off again, opens up to lead by 2. Departing now by 3. Departing in a dominating performance. He wins the Super Derby, and he scores by 4.
Odds-on favorite Departing by Claiborne Farm Stallion Warfront draws off to defeat 16-1 long shot Ruler of Love by 4 lengths. The 4th winner on the card for Robbie Alvarado. Time of the race 150 flat, a 107 brisk speed rating. Departing is the 3rd winner of the Super Derby for trainer Al Stahl Jr. and for owners and breeders Claiborne Farm and Adele Dilschneider. The talented gelding adds the Super Derby to his resume, which also includes the Grade 3 Illinois Derby and an 8 3/4 length victory in the Grade 2 West Virginia Derby. One of 13 current stakes winners for Warfront, Departing has won 6 of 8 starts and has bankrolled nearly $1,380,000. Departing paid $2.60 to win and is the Malone's Favorite of the Week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. We'll have 3-year-old turf fillies in the Grade 1 Garden City Stakes from Belmont Park, and also the Grade 1 Woodbine Mile on turf featuring Horse of the Year Wise Dan, all next week here on Thoroughbred Week. For John Henderson, I'm Kate and Bradar saying thanks for watching. Good luck at the races.
Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson has been presented by Acti-Statin, Adena Springs, Bloodstock Research, Breeders' Cup, Claiborne Farm, Dock Lane's Veterinary Pharmacy, Horse Sense, Keeneland, Lane's End, Malone's, New York Thoroughbred Breeding and Development Fund, OCD Pellets, Old Colony Insurance Services, Pin Oak Stud, Quillen Leather and Tack, Ramard, Ramsey Farm, Sally Horse Fans, and Shadwell Farm. Online at tbredweek.com.